Hey guys, welcome to the Max Invest YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Chainlink 2.0. We're going to be going over what Chainlink 2.0 is in very simple English. It's not too difficult to understand, and I am very bullish on a lot of the changes being made. We're going to have a discussion around why I think these changes are going to be so great for the Chainlink network, and why Chainlink should be able to appreciate in value significantly off the back of this news. Of course, if you enjoy the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and remember, nothing in this video is financial advice, so you should always do your own research. So, what's new with Chainlink 2.0? Well, if you don't already know what Chainlink is, this video is probably not the right one, and you can look at the video that I have made on Chainlink to get a better understanding on it in the top right of the screen. However, the basics of Chainlink is that Chainlink is essentially a decentralized Oracle network. What Chainlink does is it provides real-world outside data to smart contract platforms in order for smart contracts to execute. This could be price feeds, weather patterns, and more. So, this is what Chainlink currently does, and that's really the extent of it. However, Chainlink 2.0 extends beyond what Chainlink currently does. Currently, Chainlink is just a data feed for blockchains. However, Chainlink 2.0 provides a far brighter future for Chainlink. What Chainlink 2.0 wants to do is essentially fulfill everything that blockchains are bad at. So, take Ethereum for example. Ethereum right now isn't too good at scaling. Chainlink is going to help Ethereum scale. There's also a few privacy issues and a few other issues with blockchains right now, and Chainlink wants to resolve all of these issues. So Chainlink 2.0 actually extends the role of Oracle networks from also providing data to doing a lot more. You should remember, Chainlink's primary role is always going to be a data delivery vehicle. However, Chainlink will take on a bunch of other roles, which should increase the value of both Chainlink and other networks like Ethereum, as a decentralized Oracle network is really being now designed to help all of the other networks. So, Chainlink has 7 key changes on their white paper. They are implementing hybrid smart contracts, scaling, abstracting away complexity, confidentiality, order fairness, trust minimization, and crypto economic security. We're going to go through what each one of these are in detail in just a moment. The first thing to talk about is hybrid smart contracts. Now, these sound a little bit difficult at first, however, they're not too difficult to get your head around once you've had a little bit of experience knowing what they are and a little bit of reading about them. So, what hybrid smart contracts do is they combine the on-chain code of a contract with an off-chain Oracle network. So, the on-chain code could be on a chain like Ethereum, and the off-chain Oracle network is, of course, Chainlink. Generally, code that is purely executed on-chain. So when you purely execute a smart contract off the Ethereum network, it's going to be a little bit slow and a little bit insular. Chainlink is coming in and taking a step further. What they want to do is they actually want to speed up the Ethereum network and speed up the blockchain. So basically what Chainlink are going to do is they're going to take some of the computation when a transaction is made, and Chainlink will do that computation. And of course, this will be settled back on the Ethereum main chain. If you know what rollups are, this is actually very similar to rollups, just taking some code off-chain, computing that code, and putting it back on-chain, making everything a lot faster and helping Ethereum do more transactions per second. So, Ethereum struggles with doing a lot of transactions per second because it's decentralized, and Chainlink is coming in and it's saying it's going to help Ethereum do more transactions per second with Chainlink 2.0. I'm sorry if that explanation was a bit confusing, however, let's move on to the next thing. Now, the next thing isn't too difficult to understand that Chainlink are doing. It is called abstracting away complexity, and this really is as simple as it sounds. Chainlink already does do some abstracting away of complexity for smart contracts, however, they're taking this a step further. Chainlink has an array of services such as its on-chain interfaces, and what they do is they essentially take away certain details of the smart contracts to make it really easy to use. What happens is a developer will come to use their smart contract, However, a smart contract's very complex. There's a lot of lines of code and a lot of developers would be scared off. However, Chainlink are actually offering a lot of new services that will make it very, very easy to use. Even a kid could probably come on and use a smart contract, which is what you want for blockchains to scale in the future. So essentially, Chainlink are just offering an abstraction layer to make it really nice and simple for developers to use smart contracts. And of course, this is another way in which Chainlink are improving blockchains. Currently, blockchains are a bit too complex, and Chainlink is helping out with that. Now, the next thing Chainlink wants to achieve in Chainlink 2.0 is scaling. Chainlink 2.0 reduces the gas costs of using Chainlink nodes by up to 90%. This enhances all of Chainlink's existing services, and it should make Chainlink work a lot better when it's used on networks, so of course this is a nice improvement to see. Now, the next big thing that Chainlink 2.0 are implementing is called order fairness. This one is a little bit more confusing. What Chainlink will now do is they are actually going to order the transactions on the smart contract in order to solve a few issues. Now, what are these issues? Well, there are a couple of issues that can happen on cryptocurrency, and this is called front-running scenarios and MEV scenarios. These actually occur in the sale of all assets. Trading bots commonly front-run in Wall Street to make a lot more money, even though this is illegal. Front-running something on a blockchain is a little bit more difficult, however it can actually happen. This is because the miners on a blockchain have a little bit of power. Front-running in the context of cryptocurrency is a situation where the miner of a cryptocurrency knowingly takes away profit from the trader. This can occur when they know the price is going to increase, and this could be because of insider information or just a bullish thesis in the short term. What they will do is they will make their own transaction and position it earlier in the block, and this allows them to actually take a bit of money from the person whose block they are mining. So essentially, miners can just take a little bit of money away from the traders, make some more money, and this shouldn't be happening on the blockchain. However, it can happen. What Chainlink are doing is they are attempting to change this, as they are changing the way transactions are ordered in order to stop miners from cheating the blockchain and getting a little bit more money. This isn't a huge problem on the Ethereum network right now, however it is a problem that exists, and Chainlink are trying to take this away and make everything a bit more fair. Now, Chainlink are trying to further their trust minimization. Of course, Chainlink want to be decentralized, they want to be controlled by nobody, and they already are. However, they continue to take steps to ensure that no one needs to trust Chainlink. All you need to do is you need to trust the immutable code, which tends to always work perfectly. Chainlink are taking a few very specific steps to implement trust minimization. Now, what are they doing? Well, Chainlink is implementing data source authentication. This allows data providers to digitally sign their data. So what they can do is they can verify that their data is correct. Now, of course, Chainlink is a decentralized Oracle network that feeds data to smart contracts. Of course, this data needs to be correct, and Chainlink are taking more and more steps to make sure all of their data is perfectly correct and accurate at all times. The next thing Chainlink are doing is they are adding guardrails. This implements logic on the main chain that should detect any weird or odd conditions, and if it detects any weird or odd conditions on the smart contract, this will halt contract execution. So all this does is it really just detects conditions that are conflicting with each other, conditions that don't make any sense for the smart contract to work out. Currently on the Ethereum network, you could just code a smart contract that makes no sense, conflicts with each other, and doesn't work, and it's just going to be a really weird smart contract that developers won't be able to use. Chainlink are adding a few guardrails to prevent this from happening in the smart contract trying to carry out that can detect these weird conditions initially. I'm not sure how big of a problem this actually is, however it would be interesting to do a bit more research into this. Chainlink are also deciding to add more gradual updates to the community, constantly. Chainlink have a YouTube channel, Chainlink have a Twitter account, Chainlink have a lot of stuff, and they're just trying to roll out more updates so people are more familiar with Chainlink. They know what's going on a little bit more and what the plans are. And Chainlink are also using more public key infrastructure to identify all of the entities on the network. So these are the big changes that Chainlink are deciding to make to trust minimization. Now, confidentiality is something that Chainlink wants to also implement. Currently, blockchains do provide an unprecedented level of transparency for smart contracts and the applications they realize. So, essentially, if you want to do a smart contract or anything to do with that, all of the data in that smart contract is going to be published on chain. Everybody can see literally everything, and there's basically no confidentiality in smart contracts at all right now. This sort of dispels the argument that people use when they say that cryptocurrency is used by criminals. Well, it's not really, because cryptocurrencies are the most trackable and the most traceable form of money ever invented. So the problem here is that those who are using confidential data in smart contracts may be disincentivized to do so, as they don't want anyone to see their confidential data. Chainlink are coming in and they're solving this problem. Chainlink are providing confidentiality preserving adapters, and this should make everything a bit more confidential. What this should do is it should basically mean that all of the data that Chainlink is taking in, they can actually make a little bit of that data confidential. If it's bank account numbers, anything to do with stuff that people don't want others to see for financial reasons or other reasons, Chainlink can make this a bit more confidential for the people who are using the blockchain, which is definitely a good thing. Confidential computation will also be implemented, whereby the decentralized Oracle network will keep the off-chain data secured. This won't change any of the on-chain data, so like the normal smart contract, it just changes the data that Chainlink is getting and ensures that it's all secured and kept private. Now, the last thing that Chainlink are implementing is more crypto economic security. The new crypto economic security updates work as entirely incentive-based updates. On a large scale, this should work well. All it is monetary incentives for people to do certain things on Chainlink. There are 3 new innovations pertaining to staking Chainlink in order to cause security, and they have all been implemented. I'm not going to go into too much detail on what these 3 new innovations actually are, as they are quite confusing. However, they are a powerful adversarial model, superlinear staking, and the implicit incentive framework. If you want to look into these a bit more, you can read up on them on the screen, or you can look at the Chainlink 2.0 white paper. Anyway, that's about all I wanted to get through in today's video. All this means is those are all of Chainlink's new changes. As you can probably tell, what Chainlink are trying to do now is they're actually trying to solve everything that the blockchain currently doesn't solve. They're trying to make blockchains and smart contracts so efficient that everyone is going to want to be using smart contracts, and Chainlink are pushing the most developments right now in the cryptocurrency space. I do see a future where Ethereum is the #1 cryptocurrency by a mile, and I really do think Chainlink can come in at the #2 spot. Chainlink, in my opinion, is the #2 cryptocurrency fundamentally, and I do see Chainlink growing a substantial amount. Chainlink will be a perfect complement to Ethereum. Everything Ethereum can't do, Chainlink will be doing, Chainlink will be helping, and they'll be working together to make the future all smart contract based, and I am very bullish. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated if you could help boost the subscriber count. Also, if you have anything to say about Chainlink, comment it down in the comments below and I will get back to it. Thanks for watching the video.